Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 06.17.2026. Current time, top of the hour, 6 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X. As far as where I'm at on these interwebs, that's my mainstay, I guess you could say. I used to say I'm on a whole bunch of others, which I am, but I don't post on a whole bunch of others of late. I've changed that up a little bit. I don't get anything out of it, so I said, why do I post there? It's just like X is where it's at, and that's where I'm at. So if you want to know what I'm doing, check me out over on X. But at Fireman Rich here on the Rumble for Fireman Rich broadcasts, at Fireman Rich on Twitch, at Fireman Rich on Locals, at Richard M. Roberts on the YouTube, and as far as that goes, and um, you can Google and see where else I'm at, but I may or may not be posting there and stuff like that. I've changed it up a lot as far as that goes. But we are getting our day started with a hashtag positive start to today, hashtag PSTTD. And I do have the morning coffee this morning, and it is a Wednesday, hump day. We're feeling really charged after yesterday, but I hope everybody had a good day as we're in the mid of the week here, working towards the weekend, as I like to say. And good morning to our Jersey girl, Tina. Good morning. Glad to have you here. Hope everything is well down there in the Garden State of New Jersey. Glad to have you here. Good morning, Big Juice, coming in from uh, the Buckeye State of Ohio. Hope all is well with you. And the reason I am charged is I push mowed the lawn yesterday, all of it. It took me 2 hours and 5 minutes. So it's right around 2 hours, 5 minutes. There's a couple portions I didn't have to mow because the grass isn't that thick. So it can wait another week. And but normally it takes me about 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 25 minutes, right around that time. But it was 2 hours and 5 minutes yesterday. I did it all. Um, the missus ended up taking Jack. He's the eldest of the four cats that we still have now, and he went for his checkup, his his yearly checkup, and but things are going good with him. He lost a pound though. That's a little mysterious. Everything is good, but he lost it. He's getting up in age. He's 16 years old, and he's laying right. Yeah, he's laying right down here. He's waiting for Milky's when the missus gets up. She's not up yet, as far as that goes. And Tina saying good morning to Steve, as far as that goes. And thank you, Tina. Twitch to Twitch. And she's not up yet, Tina. I'll let her know when she gets up here. She's not up yet. I don't hear her. I've been up for like the last hour here, getting ready for the broadcast here. We did broadcast last night, Lord of the Rings Online, 3 hours. We did 3 hours last night. We had good. I got off at just before 10 because there was something I wanted to watch at 10 o'clock on TV on the TV tube. But yesterday was the Tuesday of mowing the lawns, which was it was a great day, gorgeous day yesterday. We did the Mixcloud broadcast yesterday, and after that, the missus took Jack uh, to the veterinarian to get his annual checkup, and then I started with the lawns and was all done before 12, and finished up just after the missus got back. Actually, I did a little bit more out in the back here and stuff like that, but all said and done. No, let's see if I add that other part. Yeah, it was about 2 hours and 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or something like that total time and stuff. And but it's good exercise. I won't be walking today because I walked enough yesterday, like I've been doing for the last couple weeks. Have called up on the telephone to. They're still waiting. They're getting the part, and they're going to be looking at why is that up to 12? Oh, we have 5 people on Rumble, one person on Locals, one person on YouTube, and 5 people on Twitch. Wow, we got a lot of people on the Twitch there. Thank you very much, folks. Good morning to you all. Um, do appreciate the views there, and as far as I hope you're getting your day started, or wherever you may be on this big blue marble, your day. Um, what is it? E- Ending a good day as far as where you may be at. So, but yesterday was a really good day. I'm feeling really pumped up this morning. I'm looking forward to the afternoon nap, though. Be taking the afternoon nap. But the lawnmower, the riding lawnmower, they're going to be working on that. We should be getting it within the next week or two. They're busy. This is mowing season, so it's in the shop. I gave them a call, and they're going to be working on it. And but I'm not minding the push mowing. Push mowing is good exercise, as far as I'm 68 years old, and I can push mow my lawn, all the lawns there, and it totals up to about maybe about 3/4 of an acre. It takes, I'm walking, so that's good. It's like the missus would say, it's like I'm running a marathon, 2 hours and 5 minutes as far as that goes. But I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to have this type of health at 68. And knock on wood, I hope I keep it for many years and stuff like that. So, what happened to the YouTube? Okay, there's the YouTube. Let's see. Is that caught up? No, it's not caught up. Okay, now it's caught up. Okay, there we go. Let me check. Let me check the audio here. Yep, we got good audio. We got good audio. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, there's the missus. The missus says good morning, and Tina says good morning to you from the Twitch. She's getting her coffee. She's up and going. How you feeling?
All right, what?
Huh?
All right, what?
Okay, just asking.
Oh.
It's like, and
It's like I've been
okay,
sick.
Tina,
It's
you,
like I've been sick or something. It's like,
no, no,
how are
no,
you
no, no.
feeling?
I'm feeling. You know how I was last week after I mowed and stuff. I was so. I'm the same way. I'm like,
I'm feeling like
I
I'm
almost,
young.
huh?
You feel like you're young.
I feel like I should go out for a walk even still. But I'm going to take today off. I'll probably do a walk tomorrow. Last week I took 2 days off. I didn't have to. I feel like I can walk, but I got to list. I just gotta enjoy. Okay, Tina, you went. Okay, you're back getting your coffee. Okay. Let's see. You said good morning to the missus. Mrs. says good morning back to you and everyone else. And let's see. And you're back. Oh, you're gonna get your coffee. Go get your coffee, girl. Yes. Got to get the day started with a cup of Java. Good stuff. Good stuff. So it was an outstanding day yesterday, as far as that goes, and I'm not sure what today it was. Good. It was supposed to get some inbound rain as far as that goes, coming in, and let's see. It's currently. I've got this hoodie on. We had nice weather. It wasn't. It was in the 80s, I think, 70s or 80s, and it was very pleasant. Blue sky, with a few scattered passing clouds, and this morning the windows were slightly open. It was a little chill at 50. What's the temperature? 54 degrees. I can remember 54. Yeah, I'm toasty, but I guess I'm getting too used to the 80, 90 degree weather there and stuff. But it is currently 54 degrees Fahrenheit here in upstate New York. That's the southern tier of upstate New York where I reside, and that's what it says on the clock there. That's for the sensor out there out there on the front porch as far as that goes, and that equates to 12 degrees Celsius for the folks that I guess the United States is the only one that use the Fahrenheit. 54 degrees Fahrenheit. I still haven't figured out the metric as far as that goes, but that's okay. Oh, who do we got? Oh, okay, here we go. I got a weather alert here. Rain possible next few hours. Okay, we got some rain. We're gonna have to bring up the Doppler. Let's see. It says possible rain. Let's see what the local weather says. Let's see. Do I have that up here? Yeah, local weather. Here we go. What do we got? Yeah, we just got passing clouds. There's a little green spot there on the west part. Hey, Jackie Jack, what you doing, huh? How you doing, huh? You lay down. You already went to the bathroom, so you're good to go. You're just getting frustrated. So there's the the weather map right there, courtesy of Channel 12, CBS affiliate in Johnson City, which I have no affiliation with. It's just for information purposes right there, the weather, to show you what's going on in my neck of the woods. And let's see. So I'm going to put that on the clocks. There we go. And okay, Jackie wants to look out. Yeah, it looks a little dark out there. It's okay. There you go. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, good boy, good boy, good boy. Okay, get your frustrations out. Let's see. But as far as our weather here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we're going to have showers early. Okay, so we are going to get some rain showers. Showers early, then partly cloudy for the afternoon. High 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a pleasant temperature. Winds out of the south by southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain is 50%. Let me bring up this Doppler here. Share, let's see, where is that? Yeah, the Nextel. What do we got? Oh, this is what's coming in. Okay, let me share this with you. Let's share. This is the local Doppler here. There we go. There we go. That's the Doppler right there. As far as where we're at right now, you can see there's clouds down in Pennsylvania. That radar's, yeah, it's most of it's to the north and stuff like that, but it's a 50% chance. I think it's going to go around us. As far as that goes, there it is, more clear right there. Okay, and so that's the more defined radar right there. That's coming out of Binghamton Airport right there, and such. So let's go ahead and transfer over to this one too. So there's the local radar, Doppler as they would call it, and 50%. So it looks like on the chart from 7 to 8 thereabouts, and then it's just going to be sunny, partly cloudy all the way through till this evening when the sun set. The sun rose this morning at 5:30. It was stuck at 5:30. I don't know why. I'm not sure why, but 5:30, which is that was 43 minutes ago. The sun rose here in the southern tier of upstate New York, and it will be setting at 8:44 p.m. But I can tell you at 9:15 p.m. you can still look out. I can still see the back of the backyard and stuff like that. Hey, there's Gen X Wired coming in on the YouTube side. Good morning, Gen X. Good morning to you, sir, or man. Gen X. I'm not sure what Gen X. Good morning to you. As far as that goes, I hope your day is starting off good. And Tina says we're going to get rain too soon. Okay, yeah, as far as that goes. And look who's here. It's Tony D coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. Good morning to Tony. Thank you for being here, my friend. I hope all is well with you. I'm sure you're at the day job there and stuff like that. And look at this. They're coming in like gangbusters here. You got Farmer coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East and stuff like that. And Gen X Wired is laughing at it. Not sure. We just know you as Gen X. And Tony is saying good morning to Gen X over on the YouTube to YouTube. And let's see. Let's see. Tina saying good morning to Tony. And then we have Tony saying good morning to Farmer on the Rumble side. And Tina saying good morning to Farmer on the campaign. Let me check something here. Let me check my email. I've done 3 of these, and it's saying I got to check something here yet first, Tony. Yeah, I see that, but I'm a little hesitant about pushing the button because the simple fact that I've done 3 of these and I've yet to get paid. I haven't got paid for the last 3. They say I've got paid, but I don't see it in the chart, so I'm not doing one. You didn't pay me for the last 3. I'm not going to do one now. I could do one, but I'm not. I'm gonna. I've been noticing. I did There was two I did on Monday, or no, was it Sunday? Yeah, we did two on Sunday, and then we did one yesterday, or something like that. So I have three. They indicate that I've been paid, but I haven't gotten an email confirming that or seen it in the chart. So Rumble, just to let you know, I'm at 11, 12, folks. I'm not doing it until I see that paycheck and stuff. I can't see doing them and stacking them up and doing them while there's something going on with Rumble there. So I don't know if they got their wires crossed, but yeah, I could do a campaign at 10 or over, but I'm putting the brakes on that. I did the last two I did. They it indicates. I could show you some things, but um it's only a couple. It's not, it's nickels. It's I don't say I'm not going to say it's pennies, but it's nickels as far as that goes. So we're putting a hold on. Yeah, I know. There's 10. I see that, Gen X. But like I said, the last three, I have yet to receive an email confirming that I've been paid for those. So why should I be doing them if I'm not getting paid? Just saying. I'm excited that I got 10 and I could do one, but got to have some restraint as far as that goes. So Rumble, um, now in the history, if you go to the Rumble history for campaigns, it says it's been paid, but I haven't seen it in the increase. It hasn't shown. So I'm gonna wait till I get in. I see that. I'm not gonna. Um, it's a good function. I don't think it's working properly, so I'm not going to use it right now. So we'll put that off to the side. Let's see. Farmer saying good morning to Gen X. Good morning to Tony D on the Rumble. And Farmer's also saying good morning to Tina. And Big Juice say good morning to Tina on the Twitch. And Gen X says, yeah, I think that's fair. I keep tabs of it. The last three in the history, it shows I got paid, but when you look in the Rumble thing, it's still staying at. I don't see any increase there, and plus, I never got an email. Usually, you get an email confirmation. So there's something going on there. I don't know if somebody needs to kick the side of the RAC read ad campaign box or what, because I did the read ad campaign. It's confirming I did it in the history, but no email and no increase from what. So we'll put a hold on that and stuff like that. Let's see. Big Juice says out there his way, big rain, thunder, possible tornadoes. Ooh, today, Rich. So keep an eye. Yeah, because the weather that Big Juice sees that comes into my area. He's in the Ohio Valley. They're out in the Buckeye State of Ohio, and our weather usually comes from where he's at. So thanks for the heads up. Tornadoes, you said? Really? Wow, that's not good. That means the atmosphere is really churning, really, really churning as far as that goes. And Tony's gives us a salute back to you, sir. And as far as I always like giving a salute to a fellow vet. And Tony's saying hi to Tina on the Twitch, and saying hi. Tony is also saying hi to Big Juice on the Twitch also. And Tina saying good morning to Gen X. And let's see the Midwest weather, because we're right in the weather set. Midwest weather is supposed to be crazy today. Oh, really? That's not good. That's so you're out in the Midwest, Gen X. Okay, yeah, the Midwest. I was stationed out there at McConnell Air Force Base, Kansas. We lived out there for 4 years. The missus and me and the kids when they were younger, a long time ago. And yeah, that weather can be really, really dicey as far as that goes. What the superior officer, Richard? Give me a break there, Big Juice. Oh my God. Oh, what's that? Let's see. No, I'm on the East Coast, but I pay. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Did you tell me? Let me ask you a question, Big Gen X. Are you from the Carolinas? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have that in my notes where you're from. Let's see. Let's see. I don't have Gen X in my thing as far as I think I think you might have said you were from the Carolinas. I'm not sure. Oh, you're from Virginia also. Okay, Gen X. Thank you. Okay. Okay, you're there in where farmers at in the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East, as farmer would say. Okay, Gen X. I got to add that to my lesson. Okay, Gen X. Thank you. You're in Virginia. Beautiful state. I drove through there coming back from O'Connell Air Force Base, and I know what you're saying about paying attention. I do too. I check out the Midwest because that's Tornado Alley. Is from Virginia. Okay, Virginia. I just like to keep tabs of my the people that view here to so I can acknowledge what state. I don't care what city unless you say so and stuff like that. But I don't get too deep. Remember when Periscope had the map? It could go detail. If you accepted terms, you could give the location right down to the house. That was scary. That was scary. Okay, so let's see. We got to go into our world times and temperatures here to finish out our weather segment here. In Honolulu, Hawaii, at 12:21 a.m. in their early morning, cloudy skies with some clearing, a little clearing, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, Periscope was crazy, Gen X. I remember that. That was, yeah. Um, let's see. Big Juice says a good Oli drive. There we go. Okay. Um, let's see. Phoenix, Arizona this morning at 3:21 a.m. Clear skies in Phoenix, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. They're early morning and they're at 93. It's warming up and it's getting toasty in Phoenix. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois at 5:22 a.m. Cloudy skies with the little sunshine coming peeking through there. 59 degrees Fahrenheit in the concrete jungle of New York City at 6:22 a.m. It's 6:22 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. Sunny and clear down in the city of New York, New York City, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, Tina is letting us know down there in central New Jersey, 57 for the low, 78 for the high, partly cloudy in the Garden State of New Jersey. And Tony D is letting us know on the Rumble side down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, where he's at, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 85 for the high, 72 for the low, as far as that goes. And Big Juice, again, he says big rain, thunder, and possible tornadoes out where he's at in Ohio. So I got to keep an eye on that as far as that goes. So let me bring up the world map here, or the my other weather map. Let's see, get the let's see, we got that there, we got that there. Let's see, we're going to bring this up here. We got storm tracker. Oh wow, yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's 20. Oh wow. Yep, I see the tornadoes. Let me bring this up. Share. This is the yeah. As soon as I clicked on it, this is what I don't have the map in motion, but this is what the map is looking at. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's the weather. Look at that. That's out there in that's out there in Minnesota, Wisconsin. They've got it looks like that's what's that state there? Iowa. There's tornadoes forming in Iowa, and a lot of wind. Indiana. There's no. I don't see any weather in Ohio there, Big Juice. But that doesn't mean that this could churn up some stuff. And down there, and there's the national map for the United States here. Yeah, they got tornadoes. There's some crazy weather going on right out there. That's heading into Wisconsin. Let's see what this is in the motion. Let's see. That's going in motion. So let's see. Let's get the yeah. It's got the storm trackers on it. So that's coming across. That's not good. That's headed down your way. Oh wow, I see what he's talking about, Big Juice. and Gen X. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's something. Wow. Yeah, that's something there. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that. And so going across the pond, the Atlantic. Let's see, we got for comments here. Um, Going through the hills, you can't bear it. What's this you saying, Big Juice? I gotta increase that. That was down to 80 for the other broadcast. Oh yes, hey, get on drive through West Virginia, go through the hills. You can't bear. Yeah, I've heard about those hills in West Virginia as far as that goes. And let's see. Yeah, and weather in Midwest, from what Gen X was saying, crazy today and tomorrow. Well, we've seen that. And let's see. Yeah, we did. Okay, we did that one. And let's see. Farmers saying, as far as the weather, before we continue with the world times and temperature, 65 down there in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Funny, AccuWeather says today will be 90 for the high, 72 Fahrenheit for the low. Maybe the current temperature doesn't count. That's why I have a sensor out here. My weather, the temperature compared to the local news agencies, there, farmer, it's off by it can be off by as much as 5 degrees, as far as that goes sometimes. And I've had those before. As far as it was, wait a minute, my temperature says it's this, but you're way up there. As far as did you update your web page? I know what you're saying. Continuing with our world times and temperatures as I speak here. Going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to the London, UK at 11:27 a.m. Cloudy skies, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, in the beautiful city of Milan, Italy. I love that city. Um, at 12:27 p.m., sunny and clear in Milan, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:27 p.m. in their early evening, sunny and clear, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the skies, the hills of Tokyo, over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 7:27 p.m. in their evening. Cloudy skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent, great country, and great friends and allies Australia is to the United States. In Melbourne at 8:28 p.m. in their evening, it is cloudy skies, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, at same time, 8:28 p.m., cloudy skies with a little clearing, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are world times and temperatures as we speak. And speaking of Australia, there's Aussie Joanna. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? Good evening to you, because it's evening time over there in Australia. You all are 12 hours ahead of us. We got a big soccer match coming up this Friday, my friend. Australia plays the United States. Um, I'm hoping for the United States to win. I know you want Australia to win, but um, Tina saying hi to Joanna, and Joanna saying, "Well, thanks." And you, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I did the push mowing of the lawns yesterday. The riding lawnmower is still on the in the shop getting repaired, but I'm having fun doing the old school push mowing. 2 hours worth of push mowing yet. I don't do it the whole 2 hours at once. I do like maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then I take a 15-minute break. And then, so the actual mowing adds up, but it takes me a couple hours to do it, as far as I say 15 minutes. Actually, it's a 5-minute break. But I tell the missus I'm taking a 15-minute break as far as that goes. And Joanna is, oh, let's see, what's this? Big Juice says, Tina, you should be great a greeter at a hospital. You say hello. Yeah, she does. And that's always good. That's a good thing. Yeah, Big Juice, you don't say hello. You say hello to everybody, and pretty much, as far as that goes. And Joanna saying hello to Tina on the Twitch. And as far as that goes, to catch up on there. But those are world times and temperatures. Good to have you here, Joanna, and great to have you here. And Farmer says to Gen X, I do call Virginia, California East. It's the current governor. It's the yikes for me. It's a yikes for me, yeah. Um, I don't know. Our governor, I don't know. It's governors are a little squirrely sometimes. They say something to get elected and then they don't follow through. And Big Juice giving the love to Tina. Thank you, Big Juice. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind. And Tina's just laughing. Okay. And what's this emoji from Farmer? He's it doesn't say what the emoji is. Huh. What is that? It's too oh, okay, the love there too. Okay. Okay, so there's our world times and temperatures. Let's go to our thought for today. Our thought for today comes from Charles Dickens, a great American writer and journalist. Charles John Hoffman Dickens was a celebrated English writer. Okay, he was I'm sorry. I thought he's English. I'm sorry. Apologize there, Great Britain. And social critic who created some of the literary's most recognizable characters. His novels include Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol. I love that. We did a safety play when I was over in Italy based off of A Christmas Carol. And The Great Expectations. That was a great novel. I enjoyed that novel. I read that novel, I think I was in sixth grade, and that was a great novel. I really enjoyed that novel. As far as that goes. So Charles Dickens, he was born in Portsmouth, UK. So what did I say? He was an American, I guess. And he passed away over there in Gads Hill Place, UK. So he's English. And his quote and our thought for today goes as follows. It's a good one. It makes you think too. There is wisdom in the head and a wisdom of the heart. Let me read that again. There is a wisdom of the head, a wisdom of the heart. So we have two wisdoms. What did he mean by that? What's that mean? I got wisdom in my head. I got wisdom in my heart. What's going on here? Well, Charles Dickens um, contests cold, analytical logic and compassionate emotion intelligence. So the wisdom of heart represents an intellect, strategy, calculated facts. That's the wisdom of the head, okay? The wisdom of the heart refers to empathy, intuition, and understanding human nature. Suggests that true wisdom requires both. You have to have both of them to have true wisdom. You can't just have one or the other. You have to have a combination of both. And I think that's very true. I think that's true. But we don't see it that often as far as that goes. So thank you, Charles Dickens. God bless and Godspeed to you, sir. Our national day today. And Tina says, yes, we should hear, talk, think from our heart. Yeah, but we also not just a heart. We need to also do it in the mind. There's a combination there, because our heart can be, if we just depend on our heart, it can be too emotional where we're not thinking clearly. So you got to have an even. I think you got to have an even plane with both. That's what Charles Dickens was trying to express. And though the heart is a big one as far as that goes. Some people just don't think sometimes. Sometimes I think they don't have a brain. And okay, T, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. And I get what you're saying too. It's just like we have people they don't have a heart either, as far as that goes. Little alone a brain as far as as today. Let's see. We have. Oh, this is a good one, and it's not about a black cow. I think we're going to go with that one. We've got for today's national day. We have National Eat Your Vegetables Day. Okay. National Mascot Days. I don't know. Some of these mascots, I think it's overkill on the mascots. We have National Cherry Tart Day. I don't think I've ever had a cherry tart. It looks like a pie of some sort. National Apple Strudel Day. Ooh, I love apple strudel. And this is the only thing that could beat out apple strudel because I'm a great fan of this. And you need it for a black cow. And I'm not talking about the vanilla ice cream. I'm talking about the root beer. Today is hashtag National Root Beer Day. June 17th is National Root Beer Day, giving everybody an opportunity to enjoy the refreshingly frosty soda known as root beer. Celebrate this beverage holiday is easy as gathering some friends and sharing a mug of root beer. Root beer hails its roots from indigenous people in North America, where the main ingredient of root beer, sassafras, I guess it used to be called sassafras. I guess that's I'm pronouncing that way. It was used for medical purposes and cooking during the 16th and 17th century colonization of the United States. These two root beer trees were used as a way for Europeans to form relations with the tribe, the indigenous people. Upon that's the Indians of the United States of North America, I should say. Upon arrival, the Europeans to North America, sassafras and sarsaparilla trees were abundantly found throughout North America continent. However, once Europeans discovered these trees, exporting the and personally use caused the trees to diminish. And as far as that goes, as of the 19th century, approach pharmacies and attempts to create the cure ill answer to whatever ails you. I guess that's what they use for root beer and stuff like that. So, and let's see, Gen X says Virginia is California Junior for sure farmers. Okay, so Gen X, there's a confirmation right there that I like that too. California Junior. Yeah, the junior. There we go. Um, and Farmer says back to Gen X, he 100% agrees. So those are two Virginians that are giving us an idea what it's like in Virginia. And Tina says, "Yum to it all." Yeah, lots of laughs. Yeah, who doesn't love a good cold root beer? I could have used one yesterday. What did I have yesterday? I had Minute Maid lemon or a lemonade, Minute Maid lemonade yesterday after I got done. I put half of some bubbly seltzer water, and we mix it half and half, and it tastes good. A couple days ago, we used up the what was that whiskey? The Crown Royal. Ooh, was I buzzing that afternoon? I had like two shots of mine. Talk about something. It was almost a, a variation of the Long Island iced tea. Um, Oh, Joanna, I need to go. Sorry, enjoy the rest. Okay, Joanna, no problem. That's fine. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Greatly appreciate it. And you have a great day as far as or a great rest of your evening there in Australia. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And and let's see. Farmer says, I think I'm sticking with the apple strudel day. Okay, apple strudel does sound good, but I love root beer, and then what was it a week ago was Black Cow Day. It was root beer floats. I just root beer was one of my favorite drinks when I was a kid, as far as it goes. Soda, but I don't drink a lot of soda as far as that goes. And let's see. Yesterday we did do the Mixcloud broadcast over there on mixcloud.com/Richard M. Roberts, and for the 16th June 2026. We had some good tunes on the thing. Let's see if I can bring up the hits here. Let's see, show more. There we go. We had we're playing great tracks from The Wanderers, Ex Ambassador, Walk the Moon, Fallout Boy, Five Finger Death Punch, Imagine Dragons, and the Monkees. I gotta believe I'm a believer. That's a great tune from the Monkees. How come my track isn't there? That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. We got that, and that. So I guess let's see. We got 47. We're at 47 minutes, and let's go ahead and bring up Roger Luther for 100 years ago from Fox 40, which I do not have any affiliation with. We just present this here for information wise and enjoyment, as far as to find out what it was like 100 years ago here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And let's see, let's bring this up on the stage. And there we go. And we'll maximize it and we'll give this a listen. So enjoy, folks.
100 years ago today, plans are being made for the celebration of Old Home Day in the village of Triangle. Events will include horse races, baseball, old-time sports, and a parade with no automobiles. The Binghamton Society of Fine Arts closed its first annual exhibition Saturday night. The exhibition was held in the Art Gallery of the Public Library and was attended by over 1,000 people. It was announced today that the Johnson Arena building at Washington and Water Streets will now serve as additional manufacturing space for the Endicott Johnson BBB factory in Binghamton. The arena was originally built for the Billy Sunday campaign last winter. And finally, Flag Day was observed throughout the area yesterday. It was on June 14, 1777, that the Continental Congress approved the design of our national flag. And that was the news, June 15th, 1926.
Okay, nothing really earth-shattering there. No crime. We had no crime wave like we had Monday, as far as that goes. Let's see, going over them looks pretty tame. Of course, we did have Flag Day this past Friday. I did have the flag out, and it was on June 14th, 1777. It's because Continental Congress approved the design of the national flag, so that's why it's Flag Day. And I don't know what the BBB factory in Binghamton did. Let me look at that. Endicott Johnson BB. What did they bake there? I'm curious. Let's find out. Let's find out real quick. Let's find out. Let's do a Google on that. Let's see. The Endicott Johnson EJ's, okay, BBB, Binghamton Busy Boys factory was a major 1920s shoemaking. Okay, so that's the early name of EJ's Shoes. Shoe factory located at the intersection of Susquehanna and Washington Street in Binghamton, New York. It employed 1,000 workers and was a symbol of the region's massive industrial boom. Yeah, the southern tier of upstate New York was very, very, very prominent in manufacturing. I could say I had I worked at IBM when I got out of the Air Force, and that was manufacturing. We did circuit boards, raw circuit boards, and sometimes they were populated and stuff like that. And it was but Endicott Johnson Shoes was here in the area up until I think it was the early '80s. That's when, because the missus, she has some of her sisters worked there. My older brother worked there when we were living up here, and it was a big manufacturing was very, very prominent in the southern tier of upstate New York. IBM pulled out and stuff like that, though. Let's see, what else do we have here? Binghamton Social Fine Arts closed the first exhibit Sunday. Had over 1,000 people attend. That's pretty cool. And the Old Home Day, a lot of the communities, they have Old Home Days, but it's usually on Labor Day, as far as that goes. So, that's what it was 100 years ago. Let's see. In other history, let's see what we have here. It was 141 years ago today. The Statue of Liberty arrived in New York City, packed in 241 crates as a gift from France. And They put that together, and actually, it's right over the border. Actually, it's in New Jersey, I guess, if you look at where it's sitting at. Let's see, what else did we have here? Hawaiian. This is in 1839. Hawaiian's king Kamala Hama III issued an edict of tolerance, giving Roman Catholics the freedom to worship on the Hawaiian Islands. What if you did? Would they cut your head off? I don't know. 1928, Amelia Earhart embarked on her first Atlantic flight by a woman. 1944, Iceland declared independence from Denmark and became a republic. Okay. I think Denmark still controls Greenland, though, even though we want to make it the 52nd or 51st state as far as that goes. 1972, Don McLean had the first UK #1 single with Vincent, a ballad written about the 19th century artist Vincent van Gogh. 1978, Andy Gibb became the first solo artist. He had a voice on him, didn't he, with the Bee Gees? First solo artist in music history to have his first 3 releases at #1 with Shadow Dancing, hit the top of the U.S. charts back in 1978. His voice was tremendous. And it was in 1992. I remember this because I remember the announcement. And the next day when I went into work, I was at McConnell Air Force Base. They stood down all the B-1 bombers and B-52s. It was on this day in 1992, a joint understanding agreement of arms reduction was signed by U.S. President George H.W. Bush and Russian President Boris Yeltsin, the groundwork for the START II Strategic Arm Reduction Treaty, which banned certain types of intercontinental ballistic missiles. But the B-52s and B-1s were stood down because it was a Sunday morning. I went in to work. I was on 24 hours and off 24 hours as a United States Air Force firefighter. We had to stand by when they were removing those nukes off of underneath the aircraft. Well, in the B-1's purpose, they were in the bomb bay, and I think the same thing with the B-52. But the B-52 carried cruise missiles on its side. The mean-looking machine, the B-52. Which there was a crash out at Edwards the other day, and everybody was perished. If you looked at the video of that, it was out at Edwards Air Force Base. They just took off, and they on a test flight of some sort, and they ended up crashing just as they took off, and nobody was left. There's no wreckage was left if you look at the crash site. But on this thing with the Strategic Arm Reduction Treaty, the next day when we went in, there was convoys. They were unloading the nukes, and they were taking them back to the weapon storage area, as far as that goes. And it was an all-day thing. It was pretty surreal as far as that goes. And Big Juice is happy because he says 100 years ago. Yeah, it wasn't that exciting though. It's just sort of blah, blah, blah. No excitement like the last one there we had on Monday where we had a crime wave going on. In other history, it was 101 years ago today. The first National Spelling Bee took place in Washington, D.C., created by the newspaper, the Louisville Courier-Journal. So it's amazing some of those kids, how they can the words they give them and they can spell them out. Also on June 17th, 1994, do you guys remember this one? After leading police on a slow speed chase on a Southern California freeway, does that give you any hints what it is? O.J. Simpson was arrested and charged with murder in the death of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ronald Goldman. Simpson was acquitted of the murder in the crime trial in 1995, but held liable. I guess it was he was found not guilty because the glove didn't fit. Take the plastic wrap out of the bag. 1775 on this day, the Revolutionary War Battle of Bunker Hill resulted in a costly victory for the British, who suffered heavy losses. And we talked about that. 1930, President Herbert Hoover signed the Smoot Howell-Taft Act, which boosted U.S. tariffs to historical heights, prompting foreign retaliation. How come that sounds before? But see, back in 1930, there was no income tax. Tariffs took care of the government. That's how they paid the government. We didn't have taxes back in I think it was Roosevelt that instituted the taxes. Gen X says Gen X says if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the things that was on the thing every day almost. Let's see. It was in 1972 on this day that President Richard Nixon's eventual downfall began with the arrest of 5 burglars inside the Democratic headquarters in Washington, D.C., Watergate complex. That stuff is still going on both sides. We see it in our elections, I think, as far as that goes. Okay, so that's all for the history. And we're at 58 minutes. And I think it's time for me to have time for more coffee. That's from Hal Massa. Hal Massa does that. I didn't think that up. I like doing that. That's every once in a while, as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, folks, and I'm going to get another cup of coffee. I want to check the cat boxes and stuff like that. Captain Rehab, you're calling me a fool? You're a bigger fool. You missed the first hour. And Captain Rehab says good morning. There you go. You got your... Have you seen Shabuzi? No Shabuzi this morning. Not yet. Keyword, which he plays it. And then Tina say good morning to her online nephew there, Captain Rehab, coming in from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. I'm gonna go use the litter box. Yeah, I may have to go tinkle there as far as that goes. Okay, Tina, we'll see you later, and I will be right back. And Captain Rehab saying good morning to his online aunt Tina before she goes over to see Hal Massa. Let's see, did I get that up there? There we go. Yeah, I got to go get some coffee. Check the cat box. I have to go tinkle too, like Captain Rehab said. So, I just, you sit here for an hour, drink coffee. Hey, I'm 68 years old. Wait till you get to be 68. Oh, Captain Rehab. And yeah, don't fall. No, never, my friend, never. Okay, we'll be right back. And just hang loose. Let's see. We got to go over here to this page here to where we'll be right back. And you guys all enjoyed. Let's get this cranking here as far as that goes. And you guys just enjoy the world times and temperatures as we speak. We got some sailboats out there in the I don't know where that's at. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We are back here and on the second half of the Wednesday morning coffee. And let me go ahead and bring this back to here. Oh, no, this one. Okay, there we go. So we're back. We're back here for the second half of the Wednesday morning coffee. I am Rich Roberts. Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, Fireman Rich over there on X and other places there, and the real Fireman Rich over there on Facebook. As far as that goes, I'm just bringing up my web pages here for our second half, and I got my second cup of coffee here for the second half here, and great start for the first hour. Ooh, that honey tastes good. I got some honey in this one. Oh, that tastes good. And but we're back here for the second half here, and we got the windows all. Yeah, well, there's some blue sky out there. I see a little blue sky. We'll see what happens. The lawns look fabulous. They look great. They look nice. Oh. No, it's almost better than the riding lawnmower. They got the new deck on the riding lawnmower. It worked out great, but this is the lawn has never looked better. Never looked better, as far as that goes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and look at some Let me see if I can bring that up. Let me see. Let's see. We were talking about the B-52 crash the other day, or just now. I'm going to see if I can bring this up here. The B-52. Let's see if they have it, because I don't know if I'll be able to find it and stuff like that. No, that's CNN. That's PBS. Let's see if they got a. Let me see if they got a video, because there's a video out there that was pretty tall tale. No, let's just go to the news. Let's see. But this is what we. Oh, okay. Here's one. This is from Fox 12 out of Seattle. Oh, 2 Boeing employees among the 8 killed. Oh, wow. Wow. That's something. I'm just seeing this. This came out. When did this came out? The 15th. So that was Monday. Okay, when it came out, when it crashed. So, but this crash site, like you see the crash trucks. It looks like they had a P-15 there from the picture. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Let me go ahead and bring this up on the. This is from Fox. What did they say? It was from Fox 13 out of Seattle. So this is from Monday. Okay, this is Monday. This is 7:30 p.m. I'm not sure when the crash. When did the crash take place? Did it say what time? It's confirmed 8 people on board during the jet. On board the jet during the crash. The pilot and passengers are among. They are. When you see the crash site, it's pretty evident. So let's go ahead and look at this video and stuff. This is sort of like what I did as far as the fire trucks going around. But you know, when you don't have nothing there to go in and try and, you know, an airplane, there was nothing left of the aircraft. It took off with a full load of fuel, so that's a lot of fuel. So if it came hitting the ground, it's just one massive fireball as far as that goes. So let me go ahead and bring this up. And here's the article. 2 Boeing. There was 8 people total, but 2 were employees. And this was flying out of Edwards. They were doing a test flight of some sort. So Boeing is the manufacturer of the B-52, and the other 6 members were Air Force personnel. So let's go ahead and bring this up and see what this. Here we go. No, we don't want that. Let me. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We're back. Let me play that through so we don't get a commercial. Let's see. I gotta mute that here real quick. Let's see. It's just setting up the thing. I don't want to get tagged or anything like that. Let's see. They're just talking about the.
Watch the FIFA World Cup, June 11th through July.
Okay, so this is the Seattle News. Let's go ahead and bring up the volume again. And we'll bring it up on the big board here. Okay, let's go ahead and give this one a listen here. I got it set up. Here we go.
An update on the crash of a B-52 bomber in Southern California that killed everyone on board. Boeing officials telling us 2 of their employees were on the jet. The crash happened this morning as the jet was leaving the Edwards Air Force Base in Southern California's Mojave Desert, taking part in a routine mission at the base when it crashed. Military officials say 8 people were on board during the test. But it's not immediately clear what caused the incident. Authorities giving updates on the
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have my mic on. We're back. I've been talking for a couple minutes, but we've been back on the second half here. We're looking at this video of the B-52 crash site, and as far as that goes, and this is a crash site. You can see a P-15 right up here, because it's got double bogies. So that's a P-15 right there. That I've actually driven one and operated one of those in the Air Force.
ongoing investigation earlier tonight.
It was a B-52 that was on initial takeoff, supporting the radar modernization program, which is a test. It was a local test sortie. It took off, and immediately after takeoff, crashed and burst into flames.
Officials calling the crash unsurvivable. The identities of the people on board have not yet been released. Meanwhile, an investigation into the crash is underway, but officials say it could take up to 6 months.
And that's the norm for an investigation for an aircraft incident. A civilian side, it's actually longer. It's almost a year as far as that goes. And so that's tragic. That's what I did as far as I would be in the follow-up to that tragedy right there in the fire department. I very much doubt they're going to find any remains, because it was just that's one big fireball, and they were incinerated as far as that goes. So that was some sad news as far as Monday afternoon hearing about that. And it sounds like the Boeing, from that article, I sort of took away that they were looking at upgrading the radar systems on the platform, on the B-52. I think those are H models, which is the current ones. I'm not sure. Let me see. What model B-52 does the U.S. Air Force fly currently? And let's see. It says the United States Air Force. Oh no, I said B-53. I meant B-52. Let's try that again here. The United States Air Force currently flies. Yeah, they are exclusively the B-52H model of the Stratoforce bomber, first entering service back in the 1960s. So they've been doing a lot of work revamping these and stuff like that. The B-52H remains the cornerstone of the national nuclear triad and conventional strike capability. These aircraft, you see a picture of them, but when you see them up close and personal, I worked around this type of aircraft when I was at Griffiths Air Force Base here in New York, and when they're fully loaded, when they're in the alert area, where they got the cruise missiles underneath the wing and stuff like that, they look mean. They're loaded for bear, and they literally was back in the day there, as far as that goes. What the hell is Captain Rehab spouting out here? Oh, you're pushing it on the toilet there. Oh, Captain Rehab. Okay. Oh, here you no. Where are you? You weren't here. I came in. I just didn't have my mic on for a minute or two and stuff like that. And Big Juice saying Captain Rehab. Yeah, he's in rare form today. He wants to know about my potty protocol. He's interested in people's potties protocol as far as that goes. And but this B-52 crash, like I said, they're an H model. They've been around since the 60s. And they take these aircraft and they keep them in good maintenance condition. And our good friend Tony D, that's what he does. He keeps the F-15 that he works on. It's because of him is keeping them working and flying as far as in the Air Force inventory. So it's a sad thing there to see the B-52. That's probably one of the worst crashes you can see right there. Just on takeoff, it comes down, and with a full load of fuel, it's just one big firebomb. That's all it is. And you can see the crash site there. That there's nothing. It's not even a recovery in a sense. They may get some remains and stuff like that, but that's heart wrenching. It's just saying that as a former United States Air Force aircraft rescue firefighter, it's that's not a good day for the fire department in the Air Force there. So as far as aircraft come in, I've seen them come in, they skid in, and then the pilots can't get out. That's what the fire department's there. They try and keep the fire at bay, and then rescue who's ever on board and stuff like that. That's a huge aircraft too, huge aircraft. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what we got on Fox 40. I've got several web pages up from local news agencies, just so you all know. I have no affiliation with any of them. I don't work for them. We're just looking at their web pages for information purposes to give you an idea what it's like here in the southern tier of upstate New York and such. So we're going to look back at Fox 40 here first. And let's get rid of that. Well, we'll put that on the Google side there. And let's see, what do we got on Fox 40? Nothing. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. Nothing there on Fox 40. Okay, let's go to WBNG. Anything on, or no, WEBO. WEBO. Anything on WEBO? Nothing on WEBO. WNBF. What's that about New Yorkers? New Yorkers approach online information with caution. Got the governor. Hey, the governor's Stark tax thing I was talking about last night.
Yeah.
$1,500.
What?
The credit is up to $1,500. We're supposed to be getting a refund from our governor. It's her way of paying for votes, I guess. I won't be voting. What's that?
Trying to buy votes.
Yeah, trying to buy votes. She's giving. She announced yesterday. This is from WNBF. That the New York State governor announced that there's close to 3 million New Yorkers who will receive. I guess there's $2 billion in tax relief this summer. There's a program called the STAR program, which we are in the STAR program, being the missus. The program provides property tax relief eligible homeowners and seniors across the Empire State. There are two ways of receiving it. It's a tax credit or a check. We'll probably get a check in the mail. And from what this is saying, it could be up to $1,500. So it's Kathy Hochul buying votes here again in New York State. She did this last time as far as that goes. And so that's at WNBF. Let's check Bob Joseph on his YouTube channel to see if he has anything. Let's see, WNBF, Bob Joseph. He actually works for WNBF, but he has a good YouTube. It shows you some of the local area on the news things that he may be doing. So let's give him a look. See if he has anything local. Oh, he has. We saw that one. Okay, we saw that one. The big boy. No, nothing there. Nothing there for Bob Joseph. So we'll keep tabs. I got to put that in the mix to look at and stuff. Okay, so there's WNBF. There's nothing on WNBF. Let's see, Channel 12, WBNG out of Johnson City. We got anything over here? And I am not seeing anything. American Red Cross offering smoke detectors. Well, that's cool. That's a good thing. And let's see. Of course, the U.S. and Iran peace deal that's going on. I guess they're going to be doing a signing of a memorandum of understanding this Friday in Geneva. It could bring gas prices relief. I guess it's already. That's the thing. The price of a barrel of oil is going down, but the gas tank or the gas stations are still high. I don't understand that. Let's see. And there's nothing really that's popping out there. Let me check and see if we got any comments. No comments from the peanut gallery there of Captain Rehab and Big Juice. Okay, Whale, same articles on WNBF and let's see, WENY. Let's see, do we have anything out there? Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything at all. Wow, it's a light Wednesday here, folks. Very light Wednesday. Let's see, Channel 18, WETM out of Elmira also. Anything on there? And not seeing anything. Not seeing it. Okay, so scratch that. Let's see, Penny Saver. Nothing really there. KGB. What do we got in KGB? Oh, you know what? We forgot to do sports because this is an article on the kickoff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and where's the sports? Do I have the sports up here? Yeah, okay. Let's backtrack to the sports. We'll take a break here. The sports in Major League Baseball starting Monday night. The Mets and Yankees. Let's see, what do we got here? What do we got for the Mets and Yankees? No, neither one played. No, the Mets played. They lost 12-0. Oh, come on, Mets. Monday night, they lost to the Cincinnati Reds. The Mets did 12-0. Last night for Tuesday, we had New York Yankees. They beat the White Sox 12-2. Good for you, Yankees. And the New York Mets, they had to take the day off. No, they played. They lost again 5-3. Oh my God. Today, the Mets will continue to play the Reds. Hopefully, they win today. You lost your last two games, so let's kick it in the ass there, guys. The New York Yankees, they play the White Sox this evening at 7:05. Mets will be playing this afternoon at 12:40. And tomorrow for Thursday, the Yankees and White Sox tomorrow at 7:05, and the Red Sox or the Mets and Phillies. Oh, they play the Phillies tomorrow, Thursday night at 6:40 for the Phillies down in Philadelphia. That's down Captain Rehab's way there. The only other sports we have is the World Cup action is going on. And Monday night, let's see, I guess Spain and Cabo Verde, they tied, but it was 0-0. Neither team could score. Let's see, Belgium tied with Egypt. Saudi Arabia tied with the Uruguay. Iran tied 2-2 with New Zealand. Ooh, that's not good for New Zealand. Should have won. Let's see. Yesterday, France beat Zigonella 3-1. Iraq lost to Norway 4-1. And Argentina won over Algiers 3-0. So today we're going to have Austria and Jordan. Today, Portugal and DR Congo at 1. England and Croatia. That might be a move. That might be a game to watch right there. England and Croatia at 4 p.m. I'll be looking at that game. Panama and Ghana tonight at 7, and Uzbekistan and Colombia tonight at 10. And tomorrow we got Czech Republic, South Africa at 12 p.m. Switzerland and Bosnia Herzegovina at 3. Canada and Qatar or Qatar at 6 p.m. Mexico and South Korea tomorrow night at 9. And that's where we stand as far as that goes. And we'll talk about it Friday. U.S. and Australia comes up. That's the big game I'm going to watch. But I think today I'm going to watch the England-Croatia game. That should be a good game. And that's it for sports. We only have baseball and the World Cup, I guess, as far as that goes. Okay, so there's nothing there. Let's see. What do we have here? We stopped with KGB. Let's see. Rondo and Meza kick off what could be their final. I guess those are big-time soccer guys in the world. Okay, nothing on KGB. KISS 104 is the same as Whale and WNBF. Spectrum News. What do we have on Spectrum News? Anything? Man, Spectrum News. You'd figure there'd be good articles on there. There's not. I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing garbage news. I'm not going to talk about garbage stuff that's all over the internet anywhere. Let's see, what do we got here? Anything? No, nothing there. How about up there in the Buffalo area with Country 104? What do they got for articles up there? Gas prices take a massive dip across the New York. What the heck is this? Let's go ahead and look at this one. Okay, let's bring this one up here. Yeah, they're opening up the Straits of Hormuz, I guess, once they do the signing on Friday, I guess. You know, that's a big deal, but people aren't making it a big deal. Of course, barrel of oil is down in the $80 range. So why isn't gas reflecting that? Because those people that work at the gas station, they're greedy. If you stop to fill up over the past couple of days, you may have noticed that the price of gas has taken a massive drop or dip. The cost of gas has gone down a lot since the start of June. Gas prices are dropping across New York State. It seems like prices everywhere are going up, but there is some good news on the inflation front. The cost of gas is dropping. At the time of this writing, which was from Buffalo's number one new country there, WYRK 106.5, this is the 17th, so that's today. This is as of today. The AAA said the average price of gas of regular unleaded gas in New York is around $4.31. Well, we need to get that down to $3. We got to get it under. We got to get it to under $4. We need to go back down to the $3 range. And that's 2 cents from yesterday and down 11 cents from last week. So it is coming down. Not fast enough for a lot of people, but even better news, even though gas stations had switched over to the more expensive to produce summer blend of gas on June 1st, the price of gasoline on regular gas has gone down almost 30 cents in the last month. So the average price of gas, a gallon of regular unleaded gas in New York in May was $4.60. Today it's $4.31. So there's a drop. We are still up compared to last year, June 2025. The average price of regular gas was $3.13. That's where we need to go back down to. It should be there now, but you got some greedy gas folks and we are up almost $1.20 since last year. If you want to save gas, you will want to. Okay, that's talking about different areas and stuff like that. So gas prices are coming down, not as quick as everybody wants them to, but they're still coming down nonetheless. So that's from up there in Buffalo area, Country 106.5 WYRK, and that's a good article there. Gives us perspective. Gas prices are coming down. A barrel of a gas is under $100 now. I heard it was down in the $80 range. So let's see. Power 93.7 WBLK. Let's see. Not seeing anything. Nope, nothing there. Let's see. And we got a Josh Allen. Let's go ahead and show this one. Let's see what Josh Allen has to say. Let's see what this is about. The Bills quarterback feels he's been improving his chemistry with new receiver DJ Moore. Okay, what's that about? Let's see what this is about here. Let's bring this up. A little extra sports action going on. Hey, Double J's is here. How we doing? And he says, let's see what happens on June 19th, Friday in Switzerland. Yeah, Geneva, Switzerland. Yeah, that's what we'll see. Hey, Double J's, I'm wondering if Iran's going to show up. That's my first thought, to be honest with you. Let's put this on the thing. Double J's is here, coming from an undisclosed location in the Southern Hemisphere. Hope you are doing well, Double J's. Yeah, just to make note, I'm thinking, are they going to show up? All indication says it's a signing, and with that, there's some investment from some. The U.S. isn't giving any money. Okay, now there's other Mideast countries that will be giving investments back into Iran, I guess, but it's not the pallet load of cash that was given under Obama. That it was enough cash that could fill up this house, from what I say. But my thing, Double J's, and you probably agree, is Iran going to show up? We'll see what happens on that note. And let's see. Double J says, I don't care if they show up or not. Hope the petrol prices fall further. That's what a barrel of, I've been watching a barrel of gas or barrel. Let's see. What's the price of, price of a barrel of oil today. Let's see. The price of a barrel of crude oil by benchmark, the mid 2026 international Brent crude sits at roughly $79 a barrel. So why, it's been at $79 a barrel, but we were under $4 a gallon. That's what I don't understand. I think these people that are selling this gas, it's not Iran. It's the folks on our side that are jacking up the price. Because they go up right as fast as, when we had tensions between Iran and the United States. But we'll see what happens. The gas prices, like I just said, here in New York, they dropped 10 cents over the last month, and we'll see what happens as far as that goes. Petrol prices fall further. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, as far as that goes. And Double Chest says, if they sign, the petrol prices will fall further. Yeah, I think so too. I agree. And plus, I think as soon as they sign, there's traffic from what I've been reading and seeing. Okay, from multiple sources and stuff. So it's not just a bunch of bunk. There is traffic going through the Straits of Hormuz again. I think I even heard there's a potential pipeline that's going to go across from Saudi Arabia over to Egypt or something like that. Which, if they do that, they say the Straits of Hormuz won't even be a factor, because they'll have a spigot on the other side there, I guess over on the Suez Canal side or something like that. So we'll see what happens. It's a good sign. I feel good about it, but we'll see what Friday. And the thing is, it's a memorandum. It's not a full peace treaty and stuff like that. But they are talking, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. There's some big differences and stuff like that, but I think maybe the whoever the current people in charge of the Iranian regime, and it might help in the long run for the Iranian people, and that's all I hope and pray for as far as that goes. But good to see you, Double J's. Hope you're doing fine and you stay safe wherever you're at there in the Southern Hemisphere. Let's get back to this Josh Allen article here. Josh Allen. He's my favorite football player for the Buffalo Bills. He is the hope of the Buffalo Bills. Let's see, where's the article? Let's see what we got here. Let me see something here. What happened? There's that. Oh, okay, here is it. Orchard Park, New York, from WGR Sports Radio 550. I have no affiliation with it. The Buffalo Bills wrapped up their spring workouts last week and week with mandatory minicamp. It was a time for quarterback Josh Allen to learn Joe Bradley as head coach, as well as new offensive coordinator Pete Carmichael Jr. We competed at a very high level. Guys were flying around. We did a good job of connecting. Josh Allen said with reporters last week, Tuesday, a couple of things that Joe had wanted for the OTA period to be in is complete connect conditions. To be is connected. Okay, complete conditions, and then come out here and have some fun and play. Allen got his first reps in practice with the new wide receiver, DJ Moore. Allen says it's moving forward. Still working on it with everyone. The quarterback said there's just difference that some guys have to in their body language. Okay, so he's learning how to play with these new receivers and stuff like that. So that's a good thing as far as that goes. So Josh Allen, he is the and let's see, Double J's says it's a start, better than trading blows. I agree totally, 100%. Double J's, 100%. Yeah, it's better than doing the other thing. Yeah, and I agree with you totally, my friend. Let's see, did I get that up there? Yeah, I got that up there. There it is. Yeah, it is a whole lot better as far as that goes. Okay, so all right. Oh, you're on the YouTube tonight. Okay. Usually you're on Twitch. Okay, no problem. Let's see. So that's our new. Let's see. We got one more news article outlet here. Let's see what they have. If they have anything. No, nothing there. Nothing there. So we're. I think we're going to end early, folks. We've been on for an hour and 42 minutes, so that's pretty good. We were on 3 hours last night for. Let's make sure I don't. Let me drop these web pages here. Okay, let's see. We got those. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're copacetic now. So yeah, we were on for 3 hours last night for Lord of the Rings Online, and that was a good broadcast as far as that goes. I'm really enjoying that game. As far as we're I guess my character's stuck on the shipwrecked on these islands and stuff like that, trying to get to Umbar for a rescue mission and stuff like that. But that's fun. I probably won't be live streaming the game until this weekend, but see how it feels and stuff like that. Because the rest of the week, we don't really have much going on, do we? Yeah, knock on wood. We'll see what happens and stuff. But let's see. Yeah, we're coming up in an hour, 45 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and end it here, folks, and get our day started. I'm not going to take a walk because I push mode for 2 hours yesterday. So I did enough walking for today and tomorrow, actually. I'll probably take a walk tomorrow on the golf course. Oh, let me see what the 10-day, let's see what the 10-day forecast is. Where's the weather here? Let's see what the 10-day forecast is showing. Because there is some rain coming in. Our 10-day forecast, let's see. We got AM showers today, AM showers tomorrow. So I probably, let's see, when do they come in? Oh, it might be too wet for tomorrow. So I'll probably take today and tomorrow off and then walk Friday. And we got Friday, mostly sunny. What do you got to do?
I printed out the wrong email.
Oh. Let's see, sunny, mostly sunny Saturday at 76, mostly sunny on Sunday, 77. Then we get rain on Monday. So let's see, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'll be able to, it's partly cloudy. The rain will be, so I got to get all rested up for mowing the lawns again next week and stuff like that. So other than that, I want to say thank you to Tina, who was here at the beginning of the broadcast for the first hour. Thank you for being here. Big Juice was in the house. Let me know to beware of the weather that's coming in today and tomorrow, actually, too. Coming in from the Buckeye State of Ohio. Gen X, Wired, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you, Gen X, for being here. Glad to have you here on the Rumble side. We had Tony D. Thank you, Tony D, coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. You have a great day. Stay safe, my friend. And we had Farmer also coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. What did Gen X call it? California Junior. But thank you all there. Thank you, Farmer, Big Juice, and who do we have? We had Tony D. Yeah, Tony D coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. Thank you, Tony D. Stay safe. And we're moving down the list. We had Aussie Joanne coming in from Australia. She popped in to say hello. Thank you, Joanna. You have a great one there. She's just finishing her day and evening, probably in bed right now, because what's the time over there? It's 9:40 over in Melbourne and Sydney area of Australia. And going down the list, we had Captain Rehab. Thank you, Captain Rehab. Thank you for being here. And he's concerned about my bathroom goings, I guess. Just kidding, Captain Rehab. Thank you, Captain Rehab, coming in from the city of brotherly love. You have a great one, my friend. Stay safe and have a great day today. And we had Double J's coming in here towards the end. Thank you, Double J's. Appreciate your being here. Coming in from an undisclosed location in the Southern Hemisphere, as I like to say. And I think anybody knows Double J's, I think you got an idea where he's at. But I just like saying that. It makes you mysterious. He's originally from India, the great country of India, where currently, let's see, at 5:11 p.m. in New Delhi, it's sunny and clear, 99 degrees. It's a hot one in New Delhi, India. And in Mumbai at 5:11 p.m. right now, it's cloudy skies with a little sun. It's 90 degrees in Mumbai. But as Double J says, it's always hot and sweltering humidity flying over there in India. So thank you, Double J's, for being here. You stay safe, my friend. And Farmer's coming in here saying, have a great day, everyone. Be safe. Love the American flags. God bless that. God bless the flags. God bless America. Thank you, Farmer, for that. I appreciate it. Love the Rumble American flags. I love them. Good deal. Good deal. All right, folks. I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, wishing you well. We'll be back. Let's see. We're doing the Fireman Rich audio podcast tomorrow, and we will be back here Friday for the Friday morning coffee. So we'll see you then. And till then, you all have a great one. Stay safe. Have a great day as we're working towards the weekend. We're halfway there here on the hump day of Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. You all have a good one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. God bless you all, and God bless America. There we go. Take care, folks.